Yo, 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 what's up? It's your girl Mimi, and you're watching the Sports Team Weekend Turn Up. I come from a small town called Kimberley. Die Groot Gat, you know, people might know it as Die Groot Gat. Yeah, not a lot of people know about this place, man. It's got like 2 malls. But I'm a small town girl with big city dreams. I think the love for hip hop started from a tender age. I used to watch music videos of like the greatest, and I'd always tell my mom. She'd ask me like, "What do you want to be one day?" And I'd say a superstar. Like age 4, like Mimi wanted to be a superstar. I got into hip hop dancing at like the age of 6. And I think that's initially where the love started. I just loved the culture, you know, the drip, also how you get to express yourself. You know, growing up as a female, you have to be seen and not heard. You know, people have certain views for you. Do what I say. Love for hip hop started, I think, with me dancing. I got into hip hop dancing, and then performing on stage. I think that was my first love. Interacting with people, making them feel that energy, you know, that hip hop just gives you. I just love that. It's beautiful, I think. I think because it's kind of, I think, cliche, you could say. But I always looked up to Nasty C because I feel like he's the one person that really like changed the game. Also being so young and changing it so drastically. And I think he gave us that inspiration as kids, you know? Like we can make anything. I think Mimi can change the game. Cause firstly, when you look at me, you're like, oh, she's probably like an R&B singer. And then when I pop on the stage and I'm hitting my bars, they're like, oh, hold up, wait, did I hear properly? So I feel like I definitely do want to change the game. Also coming from a female perspective, most females, we tend to not really collaborate with other females. So I think from a perspective like that, I feel like queens need to put other queens on. So that's something that I want to do as well. Also, I don't just rap, I sing too. So having that freedom, you know, is also, I think, gonna be very different. A lot of men do that where they sing and they rap, and a lot of females are trying to do it now. And now that we're all on the come up, I think we're gonna change the game. Yeah. The first time I recorded, I wasn't even like my writing skill wasn't at the point or the, how do I put this, where I'm at right now, you know what I mean? Like, I remember being surrounded by artists and kind of seeing how they do things. And it was pressure, but at the same time, I looked at it as a blessing because I get to see how those artists work, how they write, because everybody's different. And coming into the game at like 14, I was taking a step back, you know, and at that time, I wasn't writing for myself. I had people helping me, you know, write. But my single that came out last year, you know, it got me to the level of now I can write for myself. I developed my pen, also just storytelling as a whole. It came from that, but I think learning from other people was the big, you know. I think my first single would be my Blueprint, Got Game. That put me on the map because it got people's attention because of the vulgar things I say, I guess. listening to my previous mixtapes, because I made a few mixtapes before I actually started on my EP and my singles. So I think listening to my old mixtapes makes me realize how much I've grown. So it kind of gives me like that sense of pride, like, oh, okay, like, you know, there were levels that I climbed. But I don't think I want to change it. I like what I did, and I'm proud of what I did. Coming from a small town, I wanted my parents to see my initiative to move to the big city, because I just felt like, hey, I have to be in Joburg to make it. So what I did was I joined an agency, I started modeling, I started acting, like commercial modeling, because I'm short, I can't do high fashion, but yeah, modeling, then dancing, acting, just everything, because I felt like if I'm pushing a brand as an artist, it would mean more. You know, yes, I can rap and I can sing, but if I'm a quadruple threat and I'm doing all of these things, I can stand out. So yeah, I think that's why I dabbled in a little bit of everything. Being the first female rapper in Kimberley, well, coming out, there are a few others, but they're very like underground. So coming out commercially, it's a big thing for me. Like, I think it's an achievement. Also, I didn't realize how big it was until someone called me from Kimberley, and they were like, "Yo, like, we've been watching you. We might just put you up on some things, you know, female hip hop artist of the year." I was like, "Whoa, wait, me?" Like, so I think having like feedback from the people back home, it just makes everything worthwhile. So I went to America at a very young age. At 12, I went to Vegas for a hip hop dance competition, like championships, and that was a big honor for me, because I was the first South African 12-year-old girl to go over and, you know, represent her country. So God Game just released on MTV, and I promised my fans that I'd pull through with the EP, A Young Something, as soon as I hit TV. So I've been working on this project for a while now. My manager, Pierre, he found this beat, and he called me. He's like, "Mimi, I found some crazy stuff. Pull through to the studio." And I pulled through and I listened to this beat, and we just started jumping. Like, he was hyping me. It was just a vibe. And he started spitting some bars, I started spitting some bars. And I think just the energy between us, we just cultivated the chorus. There were a lot of songs I had to sift through, because it wasn't easy to choose those songs, because I loved all of them. But I sat down with my team, and I love having a team, because you can sit down and everybody gives their opinion, because you can't just use your opinion. I mean, it's for the people at the end of the day. So yeah, we pulled through, I think, 12 tracks, yep. Lil Sweet Savage is coming out on the 4th of December. Yeah, I'm so excited. It's my first ever EP, so super excited. And some really good features, if I must say. Like, a few features I have is Tumi Kladi, Jesse from Rhythm City. Yeah, he's on there as well. Crowned Young, he has a feature with Nasty. Yeah, yeah, just to name a few, but there's a lot, yeah. I tell my younger self that stop caring so much about what people think. Just do you, boo. At the end of the day, if your wave is authentic and if you're pushing it the right way, people are gonna jump on it. So yeah, don't worry so much about what people are trying to make you do, because being unique sets you apart from the rest in the industry. And don't try to dim your light. Yeah, because I think that was my main maze back in the day. I didn't want to swear, because I come from a Muslim background, you know, like culture-wise. I wanted to just be respectful or whatever. But that holds you back. You need to, you know, think about what you want to look like, how you want to be perceived, and just go for it. Hey guys, you can catch my EP, Lil Sweet Savage, on the 4th of December on all online platforms. You can catch your girl Mimi on Instagram at It's Mimi's Universe. Yes. Touch up your face, Jimmy got gang. Hey, touch up.